We're traveling on the Sawtooth Scenic Byway, which goes from just south of Ketchum, Sun Valley, Idaho, up to Stanley, Idaho, up through the mountain passes, and I think the most mountainous region of Idaho. And by the way, this is the new microphone I'm using. I hope you can hear me better. Hope it's clearer without as much road noise or vehicle noise. So it looks like some mountains in the background. We're climbing up a little bit higher now. I see a little bit of snow in the far distance on some mountain peaks. I don't know how much snow they got up here in Idaho. So we're out of the valley and the farmland and the potatoes. Yeah, I think those were mostly potatoes growing in all that farmland I went through. Down near the craters of the moon. We're in Ketchum right now. And we just went by, I saw a ski area up on the mountain. So this must be a ski town. Close to Sun Valley right now. A lot of construction. This whole highway has been construction for the past about 3 miles into this town, and it's continuing here. It's taken me quite a while to get through. There's been lots of one-lane traffic. Yeah, this is probably a ski town because there's lots of brand new condominium complexes, about 3 or 4 stories high. It looks fairly new. Everything, all the buildings look brand new. As you can see, it's made to look old. I do see a couple buildings that might be old, but most of them are brand new brick buildings. Okay, we got through Ketchum. Boy, that was a twisty, turny, rough ride through a town. So much construction and backed up traffic. Now we're back on the highway. We're definitely up in the mountains now. We're really climbing. This is steep. Steep and windy. And my ears keep popping. So pretty up here. Oh, we're not climbing anymore. Scenic overlook. Let's go check that out. Oh, that must be the Sawtooth Mountains. Okay, let's see if we can pull over here. God, it's kind of hard. It's a corner. There's still snow on the peaks there. Now it looks like our camping spot isn't too far from here. I didn't realize we came all the way up here so fast. Not a lot of people now that we left the towns. I'll have to check. I didn't see any signs for what the summit is here. It looks like we're at a summit and we're going down into a valley. Okay, we made it to our turnoff here, this dirt road, and it says there's bears up here, so to store your food. So it looks like we're not actually up in the mountains. We're down in the valley below the mountains. But we've got mountains surrounding us on all sides. I'm hoping we get into a shady forested area, which it looks like we might be headed towards. And this is a national forest road, And there's a 10-day limit, 10 days and within 30 days. So I guess that means after 30 days you can come back and stay another 10 days. It's called Cabin Creek Road. This is the Sawtooth Mountains surrounding us. Looks pretty peaceful. Beautiful views. I think this road has numerous campsites on it. So being in the middle of the week, we should be okay. We should be able to get one. Not a bad road, a little washboard, so I'm just going slow. There's somebody coming up fast behind me though. So I'll close my window so I don't get dust. Busterback Ranch. Oh, there's a ranch up here. Oh, there's a creek. Oh, beautiful. Whoa, I'd like to camp next to a creek. And it's flowing nice. Oh, I don't think the spot I got is on a creek. Wonder if I could take one of these roads and camp along the creek. Let's see. I'm gonna pull over here and check my app before I go all the way.
3/4 of a mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh, well, let's go see that then. If it's only 3/4 of a mile, let's go see what the destination spot is.
In a 1/4 mile, make a U-turn.
GPS is all screwed up. I don't know why it's telling me to make a U-turn. Yeah, let's go see what this other site is. And then we'll look back on the app to see if there's a camping spot next to the creek. We're in like a forest meadow. I mean like a mountain meadow.
Make a U-turn.
Why is it telling me to make a U-turn? This is ridiculous. All right, I have to look at the map. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was following the GPS and it's telling me to make a U-turn, and I look at the map and the place I was supposed to go is way back there. I wonder what is going on here. GPS is saying I was supposed to turn way back there by the creek. I don't know. Let's go backwards.
In a 1/4 mile, sharp left.
Yeah, let's go back. That's what you get for depending on GPS. I need to start looking at paper maps, or bringing a paper map also when I come to these places. It might be because of cell service. You know, sometimes when cell service is spotty, the GPS gets all wonky and weird, and turns you around. Alright, up here I was supposed to take...
Sharp left.
Yeah, I was supposed to take a sharp right, so now I gotta take a sharp left. Okay, it looks like we're on the right road now. And when I looked at the point on the map that I pinned for the spot to camp, it looks like it might be near the creek. And maybe that's why I chose it. I try to make notes on those pins as to if it's near a creek or how high it is, or you know, any important points about it, like cell service and such. So I'm sure, but I did not do it this time. I think I was in a hurry looking for a place to camp when I pinned that spot. Seems like we have a problem with this new microphone. The transmitter that plugs into the USB-C charging port of the phone, as I go on these bumpy roads, it keeps falling out. So I don't know if I'm recording my voice half the time. Okay, it looks like we're almost here, and there is a creek running along the right-hand side there, but I don't see any pull-offs for camping spots. Uh-oh.
You have arrived.
I have arrived. This doesn't really look like a spot where you would camp, though. Well, it's on a creek. I want to get out and take a look. Well, it's really not much of a creek. Certainly nothing I could go swimming in. It's barely running. Yeah, and there's no shade here. I don't know. It is a beautiful spot, as you can see. A few of the mountains. I don't know, I think I'm gonna go check the app and see what else there is. I did cross a creek and it was running really full, but I don't think this is it. Let's see what else we can find on the map. I mean, this isn't bad, but if I'm going to be next to a creek, it would be nice if it was swimmable, or at least wadable. It is very pretty here though, and there's no one else out here. Lots of privacy. Since it's very early in the day, I'm going to do some more research. Okay, I have 0 cell service, so I'm going to put up the booster and see if I can get any kind of connection at all, because there is another site down the road here that is right on the main creek. That little creek we saw back there was just an offshoot. There's the bigger creek down here that's running faster. And I want to get to that site, but I'm not sure if I need GPS or not. Let's put up the booster and see if we can get a signal. Okay, that didn't do anything. I still don't have a signal. So, see a dirt road over there that runs along the creek. I'm going to see if that brings us to the spot. Okay, it looks like this road might go up to that spot along the creek. We're going to give it a try. Looks like a pretty used road, so hopefully there'll be a place to turn around if it does not go there. Not bad yet. Okay, that did not bring me there, so I'm going to turn around here. I got a spot to back up. And we're going to try another direction on the map. Kind of sucks that something to learn to do, and I forget this all the time. I should download the map and the directions before I even come out to a spot like this that has no cell service. All right, I'm gonna go up this road a little bit and see if I can find that spot along the creek. Well, I found it. It was right off the main road. It was right where that bridge was that I saw the creek. Yeah, beautiful creekside site with sun and shade. So I think we did good. Wow, this is pretty nice, and nobody's here. I don't know why. It's a big spot, and it's right off the main road. Surprised no one pulled in here, because there were lots of people coming up here. There's the main road right there, and there's the bridge that I went over when I first saw the creek. Wow, there's a lot of logs here. I don't think beavers put those there. So yeah, look at this. There's shade. There's sun for the solar. Lots of sun. There's a fire pit right on the river. I don't think I would mind having a fire there. There's no wind here. And there's a beautiful place to go in swimming. Nice place to sit here by the creek. Oh, and there's all kinds of little baby fish in there. Yeah, there's a place to swim right here. All right, let's get settled in. This is a pretty prime spot. I think I might just settle in here for a few days. The weather is just perfect. I don't know where I know where I am, but I don't know what the temperature is or what the elevation is because I have no cell service. Sometimes at night, I'm gonna leave the booster up and check it every now and then, because sometimes at night it will give me a signal. I don't know what that means, but we'll give it another try later. I don't care though. Maybe it's good that I don't have any cell service, huh? Maybe I should just relax for a few days and take advantage of the no connection to the outside world. Haven't had that in a long time. I'm always connected. I'm always checking my phone. But this is such a nice spot. And it's not that far off the highway. It's interesting. I'm not really that remote, but it feels more remote than I've ever felt. Maybe that's because I have no cell service. It's all good though. We're gonna take advantage of it and just enjoy this. If I just walk to the entrance to the campsite, down here a little closer to where the bridge goes over the creek, I can see a view of the mountains. And you can see in that direction is a big field. That's the Busterback Ranch. And there are some wildflowers here. I'm not sure what kind of flower this is, but it looks like a wild orchid. It's awfully pretty. There's a lot of these, whatever they are. Here's a purple one. Just sitting by the creek here, relaxing after my bath. I went off my vegan diet for a minute here. It's hammock time. Another beautiful day here. Weather couldn't be more perfect. A little bit of sun, a little bit of cloudiness, a little bit of shade. That was nice going for a dip yesterday in the creek. Boy, it's been a long time since I've done that. I've been spending so much time in the deserty areas of the Southwest where there's no water. It just feels good to be back into a place where a mountainous area where there's streams you can camp by and go swimming in. Oh, here comes the sun again. Breaking through the clouds. And I realized that my shirt matches the hammock. What a life. What a wonderful life. To fall asleep right here. I may. Maybe I'll take a nap. have this TDS meter here, which measures water, the total dissolved solids in it. And I just tested this creek and it came up at 25. You can't get much lower than that. I think I'm definitely going to have a fire tonight. I didn't see any fire bands, and this fire pit is right near the water, so I've got a bucket. We'll just keep a bucket filled with water and a shovel. As long as the wind stays really light like this, it'd be nice to have a fire right here by the creek. Damn, I wished I had picked up that corn on the cob that I saw, fresh corn on the cob. I was gonna get it, but I thought, nah, there's just been so many fires. I'm probably not gonna have a fire for a long time. Too bad, because I really would have liked to have cooked it, the corn on the fire here. And there's some firewood left here, but also there's a whole forest here of, back there, there's a bunch of dead down trees. So there's plenty of firewood. Okay, we're gonna have a campfire tonight for a change. So I've got some water here, a bucket of water that we'll keep right near the fire. And then we have a shovel. Always have a shovel and water near your fire. We've got some kindling, some small pieces of wood from some downed branches, and there's some more over there that I'm gonna cut up. To cut the wood up, we're gonna use that chainsaw, that mini chainsaw that Seesii sent out to me a while back. And somebody had made a place to cut wood right here. So that's convenient. Wow, mosquitoes are biting tonight. And you can see I'm wearing my safety glasses and my safety gloves. Not taking any chances here, I'm new at this. Yeah, it's a breeze with this saw, I'm telling you. Wow, look at that, very nice. Okay, that should do it. I started by putting some of those paper towel and toilet paper rolls down. I'll throw some kindling on top of that. And then some of this, these smaller pieces. Just had two black squirrels, which are pretty rare for me. Where I come from, they're only gray. They just came running down, up and down the trees and chasing each other right past me within a couple feet of me. Okay, it looks like it's going. And while that's starting up, I'm gonna do, the mosquitoes are coming out right now, so I'm gonna grab that fan to keep them away. Well, tonight's a chance for me to use all these products that these companies have been sending me. So I wanna thank them. This is the fan from Ogery. I wanna thank them for supporting the channel. It allows me to keep making videos for y'all. So the tripod just screws into the bottom there. And then we spread all this out here. Ah, these mosquitoes are biting me. There we go. Get it up here at about my height. And then we're gonna turn that on up high. Oh yeah. Keep those mosquitoes off me. Okay, what's next? More wood on the fire. And we'll put some of these bigger pieces on now. I've got something else here to help keep the mosquitoes off. Found it at the dollar store. It's called a citronella wristband. Let's see if it works. Oh, you can smell it. Yeah, let's try that. And point the fan right at me. Oh yeah, the sun's just setting. Wow, you can see, well, you can't see, but where the sun's setting, all the bugs. There's thousands of them. I don't know if they're mosquitoes or what they are, some kind of flies. But they're flying all over the water, like right down on the water. And you can see the fish are just going crazy. Wow. Yeah, there's so many bugs flying right above the water, and some of them are falling on the water, so I guess the fish are having a feast right now. Time for a beer. My last night here, kind of sad to go. It's such a beautiful spot. I know it may seem strange that I'm having a fire and it's not even nighttime yet, but that's because the sun sets so late. It doesn't get dark here till about 9:30, and I'm gonna cook on the fire, so that's why I'm starting it now. Gonna cook up veggie burger and fries and have a salad with that. And it's already, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's already 8:30. So I won't be eating till late. This fan is working good. I don't have any bugs around me. There's many bugs here flying all around, but not on me. Oh, I want to show you the water. Show you the bugs on the water. There's a lot of bugs flying on the surface of the water. Oh, and by the way, I didn't have to clean up any trash at this site when I got here. There was nothing. It was completely clean. Very nice. It looks like a site that gets used quite a bit, but not a speck of trash. It's always good to see. This fan is going to come in so handy this summer, especially in the Pacific Northwest. I know they have a lot of mosquitoes there. And I will be in the woods near a lake for some of that time. Oh, also, I will leave a link in the description if you're interested in the fan or the chainsaw. All products that I use when I'm camping. All right, as soon as we get these coals burnt down to coals, and I can put the food on. The food's not going to take long. It's just a frozen veggie patty and some fries. I've never cooked fries on a fire. We'll have to see. I'm just going to put them on a skillet. All right, let's get started. Let's put some oil on this. And put that on the fire just like that. Grab a glove here. That's gonna get pretty hot. Something I learned, I should have used tongs instead of a spatula. I just lost half of these French fries into the fire because I'm trying to turn them over and it's not really working. I should have used the tongs. Okay, next time. Okay, those are almost done. I think we'll put the burger on now. The burger's not gonna take long. We'll just put that in the middle if we don't lose any more French fries. Okay, I just took it off the fire and started up the fire again before it went out. And let's get these on the plate before I lose any more fries. Seriously, I think I lost half of them. See? And I just keep losing more. They just slide off that pan. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, let's dress this up. Some barbecue sauce. Now, I know a lot of people here in America use ketchup when they have fries and burgers. Of course, this isn't a beef burger, so that's different. But I like barbecue sauce with mine. And let's put some avocado on that, like that. And then some salad that I mixed up earlier. And put some more avocado on that. Why not all of it? You don't want to save it for anything. And bon appetit. I'm going to put some light on here so I can see what I'm doing. This is that light I got from Ogery also. And it's on a tripod. And it has a couple different settings here. Blinking, bright, medium, low. And there's a flashlight at the top too. There we go. That's better. And if you want the light really minimal, all you have to do is push these in like that. And you get more of an ambient light. Yeah, you can sort of give yourself whatever kind of lighting you want. Just want to light up the table. Fire went out again. Maybe that log just doesn't want to burn. Now the fire started again. Good, because I am cold. Well, I guess it's a good thing I got this All Powers power station when they sent this to me to do a review on it. Because just recently, like 2 days ago, my original Blue Eddy, which was the first power station that I got when I first started van life and built the van out 6 years ago, it's finally dead. The inverter died, probably a year after I got it. So I was just using the DC and the USBs. And this is the plug where it goes, where the solar plugs into. It's a barrel kind of setup. It's not the same as these other ones. That finally broke. The plug that went in there to the solar panels would get really, really hot and feel like it was starting to smell like burning plastic. And it actually melted right inside there the other day, completely melted. And I thought, you know what, I'm not going to use this anymore because that could start a fire. And so I just shut it down, turned it off, and it's going in the trash. Good morning. It's another beautiful day here by the creek. Finally having a day with no wind, so I was able to put the drone up and get some shots of the area here. I slept so good last night. I kept the door open most of the night, the back door, which is facing right on the creek. I'm still hoping to see a bear or a moose here, since I'm so far out in the wilderness and up in the mountains, but nothing yet. Just taking a walk around the camp. It's nice, there's this whole clearing behind me there. You can see where the van is. So it's getting lots of solar. Big open sky there. And then Behind me is this whole forest of young trees. Probably was a fire that went through here years ago. I don't think these trees are very old, but yeah, there's a whole forest back there. This is my office for today. I'm gonna work for a couple hours and do some video editing. But what a nice place to do work, huh? Look at this view. Got my desk all set up here, coffee, and I'm gonna do a little work before I start the day. Alright, I gotta do some van maintenance here today. So first thing we're going to do is I've got a slow leak in the power steering fluid again, and not sure where it's coming from, but when they did I had brought it in when I was in Colorado Springs to have it looked at, and the diagnosis was that they have to take it all apart and try to find out where the leak is coming from, and it was going to cost me $3,000, and that wasn't going to happen. So so I got some power steering fluid here that has a stop leak component to it, so we're going to see if that slows it down and until I can at least find a mechanic that doesn't want to charge me $3,000 to look at this. So the first thing you do is you find your reservoir for your power steering fluid and you wipe it down. Clean all around the opening where you're going to open it, so that when you do open it, you don't drop any dirt or dust into there. Then unscrew it, pull out the dipstick, wipe it off, put it back in, pull it out and check it. And it looks to me like it is very low. So I'm going to put some of this in. And that is up to the filled mark. So it looks like we're all set. So it was low, the reservoir was low. And the next thing is an air filter. That was another thing they wanted to charge me quite a bit for. And I said, no, that's okay. I've never changed one, but I can go on YouTube and find out how to. There we go. Woo, all kinds of stuff in there. And just pull that out, and look how dirty that is. There we go. Made in India. Interesting. From Napa Auto Parts. Okay, so you just slide that in there. Push it in, make sure it's secure. And then put the top back on. Line up the arrows. And then put the clips back on. And tighten them down. And there we go. We're all set. Maintenance done. Saved me a few bucks there. It's a Friday. I've been here a few days now, but I'm going to get out of here and I think make our last leg of the trip to the northwest. Be seeing my friend at his campground where he's camp hosting for the summer. That's Flubius Monroe from Chupacabra Adventures. So it'll be fun to see him. I haven't seen him in a few months. So having said that, I think this will be goodbye for this video. So thanks again for coming along for the ride, and I'll see you real soon.